Hello everybody and welcome to SVP. Today we are back with our 3-litre 1977 SC engine. As you can see here, in the last video we finished up doing the tappets and the top cam cover gaskets. While I was away, I'd removed the main seal from this engine. Best way to do this is you see this little cut out on the top here. If you get a screwdriver or some sort of chisel, give it a light knock in the top and you get a little cut out, put in flat blade and pry out the main seal. But as you can see, you've just got to make sure to watch the outer casing on the engine, and of course the crankshaft in general, just to make sure that there's no leakages in the future when you fit the new one. But we've just got a load of the bits arrive, as you can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and empty them out and show you what we've got. So just got the bits out. First up, we've got this oil pipe. This is the S hose, so this will replace this one here. This goes off the oil cooler to the oil tank, so we're replacing that. Next up, we've got the cam cover gaskets. Of course, we've already changed the top two, so we've only got to do the bottom ones, but at least we've got nice new nuts and washers for that, so that'll be good. We've also got new clutch bolts and flywheel bolts, so we'll be replacing them. Always good to do so, especially with torque figures. They're basically stretch bolts, so we've got the 6 spark plugs to be replaced. This is the oil pressure switch, which is on the top of the engine, which we spoke about. The main seal, which is the important bit. And of course the clutch, this is the friction plate and the pressure plate as well. And of course a new clutch release bearing with that as well. So a lot to get on with. So hopefully we can get this all done and hopefully get the engine back in the car today. So that will be a big bonus if we can do that. So I'll get on with that now then. So first thing we're going to be doing is installing the main seal. So to do so, we've got to heat up this outer edge of the engine. We've got a hot air gun to do that, so we're going to heat this up and hopefully it should allow us to slide the main seal straight on, give us a nice sealing face, so we'll do that now. So we just finished fitting the main seal. As you can see, it's really good. Always make sure to run your finger along the edge as well. Make sure it's properly flush, so that way you get no leaks in the future. That's especially one thing you don't want when you put your engine back in. So, but next up we're going to be doing the spark plugs. So we'll get on with that now. So just finished installing the spark plugs. The torque settings for these is 25 to 30 Newton meters. Always be careful when torquing into aluminium, as you don't want to strip threads. So just always make sure to take your time and fill it up as well with your ratchet or torque wrench, whatever you're doing. Also installed the HT leads as well. So right, all 6 of them are all back in. So next up, I'm going to finish off doing the bottom cam covers. So we've got the new gaskets for these. I'm going to clean up these faces and I'm also going to change this S pipe hose here while I'm at it. So I'll do one side, take the hose off, do the one side, fit the new hose as well once the cam cover's done. And then with the other side, I just fit this one as well. So we've got all new bolts and new cam covers, grease them up and everything. So get the torque settings for them as well. So yep, it should be good. So just finished doing the bottom cam cover gaskets. As you can see, the cam covers are on. Freshly new nuts and washers, all on that side and on this side as well. You can see it as well. You've also got the S-pipe on. You've got a new clip on that there, which you can see. But next up, we're just going to finish off the last little bits on the engine. There's not a lot to do. It will be the flywheel and the clutch. We've also got this little switch up here, if you can remember about that in the last video. So yeah, not a lot to do. We've also got a new release bearing, but if the new flywheel goes on, we'll get the clutch on, then it'll just be the gearbox to fit onto the vehicle, and then I'll sort out the engine, get it into the other room of the car on the ramp, go through a few bits before we install it into the car. So hopefully we can get that done today. Be a massive job if we can. So yep, get onto the flywheel now, clean up the face and get that on. So we're back and the engine is ready to go in. Just put the gearbox back in. You can see the starter motor's all been fitted. Just changed the sensor as well on top. the switch. So that's all done. So yeah, it's ready to go back in. All the bolts are done up. Everything I'm going to give it a few more little checks over before it goes back in. But next step is to get it into the main workshop. The car's ready on the ramp, so I can shove this straight in. So we can go through it and show you the car as well. A few little cool, interesting facts about it. So yeah, let's get on with it. So we've just gotten the engine back into the main workshop. It's ready to go in this. This is the 1977 SC. It's actually the first right-hand drive car in the country. Well, SC in the country. So it's pretty special, but we've done a few bits while it's been out. Well, the engine's been out of the car. We've done an oil filter and a fuel filter. We've also done the insulation in the engine base. That's all been glued in properly and fitted. But yeah, so the next step is to get this engine, gearbox back in, get it all fitted. We've got fresh oil to go back in it as well. So yeah, hopefully we can get it fired up today and get it running. So get cracking with that now. Well, there we go, the engine is back in. You can probably hear it running now, up and running, really nice to be fair. But yeah, we're now waiting for it to heat up so I can just finish checking off the oil, do a few other basics. But yeah, at the minute, no leaks, no nothing, so that's always a brilliant sign, what we want. No tapping noise as well, so it definitely means done the tappets right in the previous video. So yeah, but other than that, that is really it for this car. We've got a few little things to finish off afterwards, probably get it outside, give it a little quick clean over, once over, and check over before it goes back. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.